By now, I'm sure you've seen the viral recipe for feta pasta. This bakes in just minutes. It creates its own sauce to toss with your pasta. The possibilities for things that you can add to this are just endless. I showed you guys one way using the Blackstone air fryer drawers. Today, I'm showing you a different way that my family just loves. This one is cooked in the Blackstone 22-inch pizza oven attachment, and it's literally one of our quickest meals that tastes like I've put way more work into it than I really have. Let me show you how to make this at home using your Blackstone. We all need those quick, easy weeknight meals, and this is definitely one of them. My kids love feta cheese, so this is perfect, and it also helps me use up whatever I have on hand in the fridge. You could add just about anything to this, whether it's proteins you're adding or different veggies or canned goods that you want to add to it. Today I've got 2 pounds of tomatoes. We're using a mixture of grape and cherry tomatoes. I've got a can of artichokes, 1 small purple onion sliced up, and a can of garbanzo or chickpeas. I've got some fresh spinach to use up, so with all of those we're gonna go with the Blackstone Tuscan herb seasoning. And of course I've got my DiCecco mezzi rigatoni that we are gonna boil inside to add to this while it's baking in the pizza oven. Our pasta only needs about 12 minutes inside, which is perfect because this is going to come together so quick. We'll turn our Blackstone pizza oven on high heat since we want those veggies to really get a nice char. We'll place the door onto the pizza oven. This way it heats up even quicker since this is going to move along so fast. I've got a 9x13 deep baking dish. To that we'll add all of our tomatoes and give these a drizzle of a good quality extra virgin olive oil all across the top. I'm adding in 3 fresh garlic cloves that I chopped up. Next up are garbanzo beans or chickpeas. I love these so much. Our purple onions, followed by our artichokes, and then a ton of feta cheese. You could use as much or as little as you like. I think the more you use, the creamier your sauce is going to come out. A little extra drizzle of our olive oil, and then season everything up with our Tuscan herb seasoning. Give everything a mix. Now I've got my favorite, my Maldon salt. Tomatoes love salt, so let's go over the top with some of that. This as is so delicious. I've got to steal a little bit, place it in my fridge for later. It's perfect to add to a salad or just eat as is. Add things like cucumbers, Kalamata olives, roasted red peppers, or just scoop it up with some crusty Italian bread. Now into the pizza oven this goes. We'll let this go for about 5 minutes, then rotate another 5 minutes, and then we're gonna pull this out. At this point, we're gonna add in just some of our spinach. I like to let some of the spinach mix through and cook down, reserving some to finish with. Now back into the pizza oven, probably for another 5 to 10 minutes tops, or until your tomatoes are nice and cooked down. This way you can mash them easily to make your sauce, which you'll see we'll get to. Our pasta is done, cooked perfectly to al dente, and of course I've got my reserved coffee cup of my starchy pasta water. This is what's going to help our sauce really come together. So always make sure to reserve a coffee cup full of your pasta water. For any pasta you're making, you may not need it all, but at least you'll have enough just in case. Time to pull this out. Everything looks like it cooked down so quickly in that pizza oven, a fraction of the time that this typically takes inside in the oven. Those tomatoes really released a lot of liquid, as did the spinach and those artichokes. To that, adding some of that starchy pasta water and beginning to mix that through, smashing down those tomatoes along with all of that melted feta cheese creates just the most delicious pasta sauce. If you weren't using this for your pasta, you could just sit here and scoop this up with some of that crusty Italian bread I'm always talking about. While this is steaming hot, let's get that pasta into our serving dish. Pour over all of that creamy feta pasta bake that we made. Toss it to marry with your pasta. A little or a lot of extra feta cheese because my kids love it. And at this point, I love adding some extra fresh spinach. Mix that through and let it begin to just slightly wilt down, and at the same time give you that slight bite of freshness. Of course, it wouldn't be one of my pasta dishes if I didn't finish it with cheese, an extra drizzle of our extra virgin olive oil, and a post dust of our Tuscan herb seasoning. Now, as always, the second this comes together, my daughter comes running for it, trying to get her little hands into this. So if my kids love it, I hope yours do at home. It's gorgeous. It's on the healthier side for a pasta dish, and the fact that it comes together under 20 minutes, you just can't beat this for a quick family style meal any day of the week. And as for any pasta, when it comes to leftovers, my mom always said they're always better the next day, which is true. So I have to save myself some for tomorrow to enjoy. Now go make some if you haven't already made this viral TikTok feta pasta bake. I can't wait to see which one of you make it at home. Until next time, I'm Blackstone Betty, and I cannot wait to see you guys in the next video. You're gonna love it.